Alright, so I'm changing my brakes on my F-150. It's an 06 because they need it. For everybody, they don't tell you everything on these videos or in a book or anything else. So here it is. Things they don't tell you. This is the door right here. There's the emblem in your front. Follow it straight down, go back, and you see right there, right after that cross member piece, that's where you put the jack to jack it up. And after you jack it up, then you put it right here. If you can see that, that's where you put your support, is right under that A-arm, whatever they call it. I'm not a mechanic. So then, these are the tools that you'll need. But besides that, you want to get yourself a good breaker bar or something to take off your lugs if they're on real tight, which I had to do. It's right there on my jack handle. But anyhow, as far as there's two bolts right here, and this the bolts come out. You put this on here like this, and the way you do it is, if you're not sure which way to go, then face your ratchet towards you, or not towards you, but you know, in front of you, and like you're turning a clock, either goes frontwards or backwards. That's the same way. You want to go counterclockwise. So however it's turning is the way that you want it to go when it's facing you, which is sort of confusing for a lot of people. So you turn your wrench around and get it on there. Now these are on there pretty tight at first, so what I did was I just took a wrench. I don't know if you can see that. See my wrench? I took my wrench, I put it on there like this, and I used it to turn it, to break it free. So that breaks it free. Then you take the bolts out, and there's two of them, and after they come out, I'm just going to show you this real quick, because this is the last of the things they don't tell you. Everything else, the reason they want you to spray everything down with see, that's one bolt, down with your brake cleaner, which I'll do, is because they don't want you to glaze your new pads. And as far as the anti-squeal on the back side of the pads, it's just grease. It's nothing else. So you can take some grease if you want. This is a if you want. If you're using the really cheap pads, the cheapest ones they got at Napa, then you want to do it. But otherwise, it's up to you. So with that said, you take whatever you're using. I don't know where it's at. Anyhow, you just go like that, see, and you press it out. See how it's pressing out? And then you do the same on the bottom, and you work it off until it comes off. Then after you get it off, the last thing I want to show you, I don't know if you can see this, but this will mess you up. This little this is a little washer type thing on the end of this, where this comes off and it turns. See how it turns? Well, for one, it's flat right here, so you want to make sure that it stays flat when you go to put this thing back on. Otherwise, you're not going to get it on there. So they don't tell you that either. So if you've messed with those, and then these little pieces here replaced, and it's got a couple little clips in there, and just clean it up with your brake clean and put it back together, and you're set. Those are the things they don't tell you if you're having problems. Alright.